Yeah, hello. It is good to be back. Yes, 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 it is I, the number one Velociraptor femboy VTuber Shepherd Gobble C, back and better than ever. And we're actually going to be, since this might be a shorter stream because of some Halloween plans that I've got this weekend, we're going to be playing some Pokemon again. Um, the surprising thing is that I transferred everything over from my old PC, and we actually have a decent little setup going. We got past Jasmine, made it through the Safari Zone. However, if I remember, the Safari Zone was so freaking bloody, man. We lost so many Pokemon, and now we have this stellar team of Adamant Nature Yulon with Feint Attack, Shadow Sneak, Sucker Punch, and Ominous Wind. Then we have Toes, the Politoed, with Surf, Body Slam, Blizzard, and Hypnosis with a serious nature, so neutral overall. Then we have Mistake number 2, who surprisingly has definitely been a godsend because of the fact that all of my other grass types kicked the bucket a long time ago. A hasty nature, so less defense, more speed, with Earthquake, Razor Leaf, Bite, and Synthesis. Then we've got a docile nature, which is just neutral all around, Machamp, named Rollin, with Cross Chop, Brick Break, Rock Slide, and Bulk Up. We'll see if I'm able to get him some more unique moves later on. But right now, he's just the fighting type. Get him in there. If he can take a hit and then dish out a powerful Cross Chop, then I'm a happy camper. Or Rock Slide, that's also good. Then you have Erica, the lonely nature Nidoqueen, so less defense, more attack. Poison Point with Poison Jab, Dig, Body Slam, and Focus Blast. She actually came in pretty clutch, I believe, against Jasmine with Focus Blast. And then because we need a flying type Pokemon, we have a relaxed nature, super luck, Togetic. Yeah, Togetic. With Extrasensory, Tri-Attack, Fly, and Soft Boiled. I can definitely check the PC. Because in the PC, this is all that we have remaining. We have Emmy, the Jigglypuff, Farfetch'd, Ducky the Farfetch'd, Mayor B, the Lotad, Arsland, the... Oh, I actually should take the Silk Scarf, just in case I want it for someone else. Arslan, the Nidoking, Sneck, the Onyx, Margarita, the Mantike, and Fenna, the Shelder. This is our graveyard. So we've lost pretty much everyone. This is what I'm talking about, is everyone is around level 40 right now, and that's because Chichow, Ectoplasty, Rosemi, Isabella, Magma, all died in the rocket encounter in the Safari Zone. Everyone else kind of died roughly around the same time. I think Jasmine took a few of these folks out, and then the route leading to Jasmine. So we're kind of on the ropes here, because if we aren't able to keep this current squad alive and refresh ourselves a little bit, then we're not looking at a good time. The only good news is we can start making our way to Mahogany Town. At least I believe we can start making our way to Mahogany Town and try to take on Bryce. Okay, I think I actually can use strength outside of battle now. So Mount Mortar is going to be where we're going to have our next encounter. Because actually, let me check real quick. What route is this? Route 42. Do I have Route 42 in my encounter chart? I do not. So we could potentially catch another water type. However, I don't believe we need one. So I'm not going to do that. But this is actually a good time to put strength on a Pokemon. Yeah, strength, use. Yes, I want to use it. We will give it to Roland for now. Do I want him to keep Brick Break? That's the only question. I kind of like all of these moves on him. Oh, well. Oh, I'm going to keep Bulk Up on him just in case I ever take off the Choice Band. So, let's just give it to... Maybe Erica would be the best option. Oh, it's a Rock-type move. Oh! The foe is slugged with a punch that may reduce the foe's attack stat. It can remove boulders. Interesting. Okay. It's a rock type move in this ROM. That's cool. Would anyone benefit from having the rock move? Doesn't look like it. Aside from maybe Roland. Well, in that case, I think Roland is the best option. Because let's see here. Rock Slide may also make the target flinch. May reduce the foe's attack stat. Roland is probably going to be going second a vast majority of the time. So let's get rid of Rock Slide and give him strength. Alright, Mount Mortar. What kind of encounters can I expect here in Mount Mortar? This is a good question for me to ask here. Pokemon changes? No, I want Pokemon locations. I'm going to Mount Mortar. There we are. Okay. Mount Mortar, we can potentially get a Graveler, Golbat, Rhyhorn, Lairon, Meditite, Marill. Ugh, I really don't want Marill. I don't want a Marill. Let me see here. Have I had any of the Geodes before? Have I had a Geode? I don't think I have, based on this. Now, if only I could get my spreadsheet to... There we are. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like I've had any of the Geodes in this particular run. So I'm thinking that based off of that information, Lairon... Honestly, yeah, honestly, either... Any of those aside from Marill and maybe Meditite. I'm thinking any of... So I have a 30, 60, 70, 80... I have an 80% chance of getting something that I actually want. Because I don't think I caught a Zubat either. Oh no, I did catch a Zubat. So I cannot catch Crobat because of Species Clause. Because of Species Clause, I cannot catch Golbat. So I now take that 30% out. So I have a 30, 40, 50. I have a 50-50% chance of getting a Graveler, Laren, or a Meditite. All of which would be fairly decent. Meditite would probably be the worst of it, but I really don't want a Rhyhorn or a Marill. That's fine. We'll just... So Species Clause, we don't lose anything for that. I don't think there's any way for me to put Pokemon to sleep aside from Toes. And how... 70% accurate? Nothing seemed to be super effective against water, so we should be fine to have Toes here in the front. Oh, of course. Of course. Alright. I really didn't need another water type, but I guess we'll take that, you know? Marill. Fine. Fine. Marill. Frickin' Marill. Fantastic. No, I didn't bring any net balls. Unlucky. And then there's only one thing to name a Marill. Peekaboo. Ah, perfect. It also kept my action replay code to remove the Pokemon Center animation. That's very nice. And the fact that on my new PC, dang, this thing flies. Like, we're just blowing through this. Alright, so... Oh, if I had just waited, I could have potentially, you know, gotten like Hariyama. Well, actually, I already know that I had a Hariyama, so I wouldn't have been able to catch it. But maybe if I had used a... Now, it looks like I probably would have just gotten a Rhyhorn, to be honest. Okay, a Duskstone. Don't really know what that could potentially get me. Man, a Lyran would have been really cool. I mean, if we're being honest. Graveler would have also been nice. I wish I had like a fast Pokemon, but I just don't. I don't think there's any way for me to surf, yeah, because we're elevated. That's mainly just to get the elixir, it seems like. We're just going to get all of the items that we can right now. Mainly because Toes is not going to... Hopefully Toes won't die to anything in here. Man, the Laren would have been so nice. I would have loved to have like a bulky steel type that could just, you know, take some punishment. Oh, there we are. Managed to get to the item that I was looking for. I just can't let anyone over level. I can't afford to lose Pokemon to over leveling. Because I actually have a really strict over leveling policy. for pride. In my world. Alright, I think there's only one viable route that I can take right now just because I don't have rock climb. Ooh, let's see here. That looks like a trainer, so Mount Mortar. This looks like could be a... This could be a Pokemaniac? No, I don't think that's a Pokemaniac. I think that's a... That has to be like a super nerd. That has to be a super nerd. So it's Slowbro or Kingdra. Slowbro or Kingdra. Well, Mistake, unfortunately, is neutral to water, but we'll give it a shot, I think. Oh no, it was a Lickitung. It was the Poke Fanatic. Alright. I could have had Roland in the front all along. See, a Medicham would have been pretty cool as well, because then if anything tragic was to happen to Roland, I would have had another fighting type that I would be able to use. Once again, looks like most of these routes are just you can get an item, but until you get Rock Climb, you're not really going to be able to do a whole lot. And this is the exit, I think. Oh, is she just telling me? Yep. I think this is the end of that journey. Okay, sweet. So then Route 42. This is definitely a Pokemaniac. And it's a Nidoqueen Slowbro. Nidoqueen Slowbro. So we can Earthquake this Nidoqueen, and then we can probably just Razor Leaf the... Wow, this... I need to not use the speed up feature during battles now. I should not use the speed up for anything but travel. And then a hiker. He's going to start off with Graveler, Sudowoodo. Okay, this is fine. Toes can take care of this. Bring it. We should easily be able to get to Bryce. I don't anticipate any difficult encounters here, which is good. Definitely good. Because of our current situation with our reserves. I'm hoping that this team does a lot. I kind of need it to. Oh, that's right. Toes has the Quick Claw. I don't know why Toes has the Quick Claw, but Toes does have the Quick Claw. I think it's because I really wanted to go in on Roland's fighting type attacks. 1, not missing, 2 being stab, and then having a 1.5 times modifier on top of that. Ah, an Ubade. Ubade. How do you pronounce that word? Aubade? Aubade? I don't know. Well, let's just get healed up. Let's talk to this guy. Fit for a king. Maybe. Oh, okay, sweet. Another King's Rock. I had used the last King's Rock on, I believe, Toes to get her to evolve into Politoed. So having another King's Rock is actually pretty nice, because, let's see here, Quick Claw, Shell Bell, Miracle Seed, Choice Band, Silk Scarf, and Soothe Bell. I don't know. I need to remember how to evolve Togetic into Togekiss. Because I'm pretty sure Togekiss is in this game. Let's see here. Pokemon changes. Is Togekiss in here? Togekiss is in here. It has a level up move with just Heat Wave. That could actually be nice. I don't have a fire type ever since Magma died. Togetic. It evolves. Oh, it's a shiny stone. Rip. Okay, so there's really no point in having the Shell Bell. Yeah, there's no point in having the Shell Bell on, or not, the Soothe Bell. So we'll give Erica the King's Rock, and we'll give Egg the Silk Scarf just because of Tri-Attack, which honestly should probably be the first move that she has listed. Let's see here. There has to be, like, Shiny Stone. Okay. Acquisition. They kept most of the things the same in Storm Silver. So if I take a look at Bug Catching Contest, Pokeathlon Dome, 3,000 points. So basically, I can either go with Togetic, or we can do some grinding at the Pokeathlon. Does anyone want to see me actually go to the Pokeathlon and grind out 3,000 points? I personally don't really feel like going to the Pokeathlon. If we're being honest, I don't really want to do the Pokeathlon. That could come back to bite me in the ass, though. I guess there's no real point contemplating it now. I'm not going to do it. I think that would just take way too long. If you're new, you should try a yummy rare candy bar. Sure, give me a rare candy bar. Oh, wait a minute. He's just going to ask me to... Oh, join the sightseeing. Okay, so there's obviously a story event that I've got to do here. Oh, okay. Oh, this is where I can get, I think, it better be Riolu. It better be Riolu. If it's not, I'm going to be upset. We don't want to put Pokemon in the graveyard. For anyone who has joined, Peekaboo should not be in the graveyard. Peekaboo should be in box 1. I just happen to have the graveyard as my box set, like last visited in the PC, so that's why Peekaboo is in here. Impish, so more defense, less special attack. That's okay, I guess, because of huge power. Not the greatest, but it's whatever. And then we'll put Roland in the PC for now, just so we can claim the Riolu. Or it better be a Riolu. Oh, it's an egg. That probably hatches into Riolu. Well, the good news is we've got an absolutely insane certified mofo speed up function. So as long as I get a good Let's see here. Yeah. We should be able to hatch this pretty easily, because as you can tell, like, I'm just zooming. We can just enjoy this Boyce Avenue cover of Airplanes, which is an absolute bop. Oh, I remember rediscovering this song after a while. Actually, the reason why I rediscovered it was I'm about a year late on the TikTok trend, but I went down the rabbit hole of Mordetwai, which is the shipping of Mordecai from regular show and Twilight from My Little Pony. I had no idea that that was a thing, but I mean, hey, I think it's funny just how popular like the trend became and all the really great animations that went into illustrating their tragic love for each other while singing Airplanes. Alright, let's see here. Yep, the egg will hatch soon. Look at that. Probably didn't even take 5 minutes. Probably like 1-2 minutes tops. And we can just guarantee whether or not it is a Riolu or not. Okay, sweet. It is a Riolu. It's a female Riolu. You know what? Let's call her Riley. Naughty nature, so less special defense, more attack. That's kind of okay. I'm kind of okay with that. Now the only thing is, do I want Riley over Roland? Because I am rare candy pilled, so it won't be too hard to get her to the appropriate level. Does Riolu evolve through friendship? That is the only question. If she does, it evolves into a Lucario when leveled up with high friendship during the day. Okay, so we're gonna put that on pause. Friendship evolutions just are annoying to deal with. I'm not gonna bother with it. We're gonna go with Roland, because Roland is already fully evolved. We know what Roland's got. There we are. However, we do now know that if Roland happens to die, with just a little bit of effort, I can get a Fighting Steel type. Who actually has a fairly decent nature. Just a souvenir shop. Oh, this is definitely a Team Rocket operation. Yep, Gyarados are big money makers. Oh, sure, I'll buy something. Oh, wow, they really don't have much, do they? Oh, wait, actually, can I sell them this? Now, the real question is, do they actually, like, give me anything decent for this stuff? Oh, okay, it has to be this. So, nuggets. Oh, they actually do. They give you full price as if they were an actual vendor. So, we got the nuggets that we sold. Since I am in a Nuzlocke, I have no need for revives. So, might as well sell those for a quick buck. Yep, and then there's nothing else to really, like, worry about. Professor Elm's been trying to call me forever, but it's just not happening. Route 43 could be a thing. Let's see. Okay, Route 43. Camper. Seems like it's going to be a good time to go Egg, because it's Parasect, Raticate, Loudred. So I think start with Egg, use Fly, knock out the Parasect, switch to Yulon, and then take care of the two normal types. So fly. Sure, use growth. I don't really care. You're probably gonna get knocked out by this anyway. And we got the crit. Okay, here comes the Raticate. Now, I'm just kind of scared of, like, Hyper Fang, Super Fang. Yep, there we go. And then we can just... Okay, that's fine. As long as we two-shot, which it looks like we do. And I can probably just Sucker Punch here, because they're probably going for Crunch again. Loudred... I don't anticipate Loudred having, like, a Dark-type move to really affect Yulon. Maybe, like, something like that. Like a Supersonic or other status move. Maybe an Elemental attack, but not Dark. Okay, and this is Route 43, which I don't think... Yeah, Route 43 it hasn't been taken either. So Route 43. What are our potential encounters here? Pidgeotto, Girafarig, because we're in the day. Execute, Curlia, Swablu, Babarrel, Lanoon, and Manectric. Let's see here. Based on my encounters, we cannot catch... Just because of Species Clause, we would not be able to catch... Looks like we're fine with Pidgeotto, because it doesn't look like I caught a Pidgey before. So Pidgeotto could be a solid option. Might actually be a good alternative to Egg. Girafarig is also good. Oh, please tell me I caught an Execute in the past. It doesn't look like I did. Okay, so Execute is a potential option. I'd rather not have that. Curlia is okay, because I think we can actually evolve it now. And then we could have a pretty powerful Psychic type. Swablu. Did we catch a Swablu before? I do not see Swablu in our encounter chart, so we could potentially get a Swablu. Babarrel, I caught a Sentret last time, so Babarrel's also an option. Jeez, so is Lanoon. So, I'd be okay with a Manectric. I don't think we have a pure electric type. So we have a 20, 40, 50, 60. Swablu would be okay. So like 70% chance of getting something that I'd actually kind of want. And who would be the best to sort of take the lead here? Honestly, looks like it might be... Yeah, it looks like it's Yulon. He's going to have the most immunities based on that encounter chart. Alright, moment of truth. F me, dude. Alright. That was a 10% chance. That was a 10% chance of getting a Babarrel. Ah, okay. Fine. I don't want to risk a crit. Alright, we'll call him Chonker. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, especially, I think it's Moody or Simple is the one that they're subject to random stat changes. That could actually be pretty decent. I just don't like the fact that we had a potential to get a decent flying type in Pidgeotto, which would have become a Pidgeot pretty quickly. a pure electric type, a flying dragon type with Swablu. Like, we could have had some pretty decent encounters there, and we got arguably, like, Lanoon probably would have been worse. I will give it this, Lanoon would have been worse. Let's see here. This is just another... Let's see here. Route 43. This is a Picnicker Tiffany with a Clefairy and a Chansey, who are still normal types. So I'm just going to go Roland, and we're just going to, like, Brick Break them. How? Okay, well, I guess it's a Clefairy. Clefairy's probably very slow. Chansey's going to kick out a sick amount of XP, though. Sure, we can talk about Clefairies sometime. After this, it's a Raichu and a Nidoking. So I'm definitely thinking that Mistake is going to come in clutch here. At least that's what I'm anticipating. Yep, there we are. There's the Raichu. You can quick attack. You can do a little bit of chip damage. That's fine. A critical hit Earthquake's going to take you out pretty quickly, though. Now, the only thing that could put me in a bit of a pickle is if I have to clear the Rocket HQ first, which it looks like I have to. Yeah, this level cap, I might actually need to be a little bit more careful of... I need to be more careful here. I should probably go back into town, and someone has to get an item that's not very useful, because I have to give them the experience share. I need to spread out the XP a little bit. And then Rocket HQ. Having Yulon having the Shell Bell doesn't really do a whole lot. I just need to make sure none of my Pokemon over level. I might have disabled the chat bot because... I didn't anticipate playing Pokemon again so soon, but time constraints makes this the most time effective game to play, because I do have something at... I hate doing this. I do have a bit of a time constraint because I do have to go to... well, I don't have to, but I'm going to a Halloween party that a coworker is holding at 3 o'clock. So, yep, we got plenty of time. We have plenty of time. It's just at some point I am going to go there. And I think I'm just going to wear my costume, just to get used to wearing it. Whoa, okay, well, I didn't realize that was gonna happen. You can either go around or you can pay $1,000. This is gonna be another Pokemaniac with Graveler, Vibrava, and Venusaur. So I honestly think that Toes... Toes into... So the Vibrava should be fine. Then when the Venusaur switches in, I'm thinking we have to go into... probably Egg. Egg probably is the safest option there. So, Toes. Okay, excellent. Venusaur comes out right away. So now I say we switch into Egg. That's honestly very scary. Will Extra Sensory. Because that should be super effective. Yep. The only good news is that Secret Power turns into Earth Power, which does not affect Egg. So, pretty decent. Then here comes Vibrava. Which, honestly, I think Egg should be able to take on. It should be like a bug type. So let's try a fly. And if fly doesn't do as much as I think it's going to, then we can go try attack. Great, okay. I should have just gone try attack, because we could have potentially won it here, whereas now... Dragon Breath, that's a little scary because of that. Oh, sweet. Alright, doesn't really matter. We got the try attack off, so... do I have paralyzed heals? I should. Yep, I do. Heal up. Let's get y'all back into fighting shape. And then this is going to be... That has to be Pokemaniac Ron, because that's definitely not a fisherman. Oh, great. Is there a rival or something? Oh, wait, no. I don't see a rival battle. It has to be Lance. Lance has to be the one he's referring to. Great, yeah. Razor Leaf misses, that's fine. When do I learn Woodhammer? That's kind of what I want. I want Woodhammer. Yeah, Torterra. Fine, we'll answer Professor Elm's call so he can stop calling me. I thought he was supposed to learn Woodhammer like pretty early on. Oh, it's like a... Why did I not have Woodhammer? Huh. Well, that's unlucky. Because I don't know why I'm stuck with Razor Leaf. But it has been a while since I played this, so maybe I accidentally said no to Woodhammer, but... Oh wait, no, that's Gen 8. What about Gen 4? No, Gen 4 it's also by level up. It's like a level 1 move. So maybe I have to get it from the move tutor or something, which is kind of stupid, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. Alright, Lake of Rage. The Fishing Guru's house. Does this give me the Super Rod? Okay, now the real question is... Alright, on my encounter chart, did I catch a Magikarp at some point? I probably did. I'd be really surprised if I didn't at some point. Really, did I not? I didn't. Alright, I gotta check my PC, because if we... No, Chichao. Chichao was a Gyarados. At some point I did catch it, but it looks like it's not in the spreadsheet for some reason. Oh, great. Now the integrity of my spreadsheet's all sorts of messed up. So I cannot, because Chichao I know was a Gyarados. So we cannot catch this Gyarados, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we cannot catch this Gyarados. The only problem is I'm pretty sure the only Pokemon that can deal super effective damage to it are Roland. Yeah, it's Roland. It's just Roland. Roland's the only one who can do super effective damage with strength. As long as it doesn't have bounce, we should be fine. Alright, but I do have a Lake of Rage encounter. So before I take on this Gyarados, I should probably Lake of Rage. And then we'll quickly just see what encounters Lake of Rage could potentially give us besides the Gyarados. There's a 5% chance for a Feebas. if I use the old rod, which I think is the only rod that I have. Oh, jeez. Where's the super rod? Well, the good news... Oh, actually, no. Because of the species clause, the shiny Gyarados doesn't come into play. Heart Gold Soul Silver Route 12 from the Silence Bridge Fishing Guru. That's where you get the super rod. Alright, so where's Route 12? Oh, wait a minute. Route 12, that's in Kanto, isn't it? Yep. What about the good rod, then? If I can't get... Good rod has to be in Johto, right? There's no way that they would... It's an Olivine City. Okay, that's perfect. I can do that. Olivine City, house north of the Pokemon Center. Yep, right here. Wait a minute, that's not a fisherman. Olivine City from the fisherman in the house north of the Pokemon Center. Well, this is north of the Pokemon Center, so... Well, that's a sunstone. That's not a shiny stone. Oh, maybe it's this guy. Oh, okay. It wasn't north, it was west. Maybe that's a new change. Okay. Is this okay. That's fine. Whew, okay. Cool. I'm okay now. Deselect that. Register this. And we'll fly to Lake of Rage. And unfortunately, we're just gonna... Because let's see here, with the old rod, there is... With the good rod, there's a 10% chance to get the Feebas. So, we just have to get that 10% chance. Yeah, see, I did... We just gotta hope for that 10% chance. Because Species Clause is coming into play. I've already caught Magikarp. I've already caught Gyarados. I cannot catch anymore. So they don't count towards my encounter. Okay, can I get the Feebas, por favor? Okay, there we are. There's the Feebas. Oh, geez, I forget how to evolve the Feebas. That's the one thing I've never thought through. Alright, so... We'll call her... Melody. Honestly, Melody... Let's see here. Feebas. Pretty sure you have to, like, feed it a certain thing. Yeah, it evolves into Milotic when evolved with its beautiful condition high enough. I guess let's take a quick look at Milotic. Go to Heart Gold, Soul Silver. And... Not the Pokedex entries, not the game locations. I want the... How do we raise the beauty stat? Yeah, it was unavailable before that. Evolve Feebas. Oh, okay. Beauty condition. Let's look that up real quick. Just take a look at beautiful condition. how do I raise it in... I don't care about Hoenn contests. Oh, how do I do this in... Yep. Part of the introduction of the prism scale, it was the only way to evolve Feebas. Checking the condition. Okay. Are shown in the Pokemon summary tab. Is that the case now? No, it's not. Dang, how do you do this in Heart Gold Soul Silver? Oh, dang, this probably wasn't in Heart Gold Soul Silver. That's probably why they don't have any tips for it. That's probably why. This is probably a Pokemon that was introduced as part of the Storm Silver ROM. Still was the only encounter that we could get. Still the only encounter that we could get, but I'm genuinely confused on how I'm supposed to evolve it into a Milotic now. Yeah! So we're gonna go Strength. Aqua Tail, that's fine. We should be able to... And we don't, Oh, because it's 1, it's raining. 2, it's Stab. That's fine. We can swap in Toes. We can take an Aqua Tail pretty easily. Yep. And then I'm anticipating the fact that it didn't... I probably could have gone for like Blizzard or something, but we got lucky with the Paralyze. Plus, I don't anticipate it having any moves that could really affect Toes all that much. Yep, sweet. I got the red scale. Oh, I forgot. I should have gone to like a department store or something. Yeah, let's fly to Ecruteak. Let's heal up, grab the stuff that my mom gave me. Maybe buy some more Pokeballs as well while we're at it. Yep, some Chillin' Berries. Oh, a Choice Scarf. That's what I was. That's one of the things that I was looking for. That's one of the things that I was looking for. That's why you let your mom buy you stuff. Because Choice Scarf, unfortunately, doesn't really come into play too much with my Pokemon at the moment because they're all so freaking slow. But at the very least, now I can, you know, just buy a good chunk of Pokeballs, some potions, status items. At least that's what I'm hoping that, you know, we're going to need all of these at some point. Having a few on hand isn't going to be bad. Especially since antidotes are only like 100 Pokebucks. Oh, I could have just gotten full heals. That could have also made things just easier in general. Maybe some max repels. Put those in the bag. Alright, perfect. Now we fly back to Mahogany. I wonder if there was like an event that I ended up skipping because I flew away from Lake of Rage. Because I thought, wasn't Land supposed to do something? Yulon, get your sorry ass in the front. Oh, there he is. I think I have to go through the rocket encounter first. Yep. Yeah, sure, I'll help you investigate. Cool. Thank you very much. Oh, I could have also just flown to Lake of Rage. I don't know why. Alright, so now we're going into the rocket encounter. Erica is honestly going to be pretty important here. She does not have any rock type moves. Might be good to just teach her strength instead of focus blast, because then she can deal with the gold bats. She can deal with pretty much everything else. Actually, Arslan might be better, to be honest. Is there going to be any time where she's going to need... No, because I can just swap in other Pokemon to do fighting type attacks now. Okay. I could have potentially kept Rock Slide and kept that chance to, keep that chance to flinch, but I'm going to get rid of Focus Blast. I can always buy the TM again if I absolutely have to. But I think Erica is going to be, like, the most, Hyper Beam. Yep. This is where Lance is just going to kill everyone. Up Team Rocket HQ. Yep. These things can explode. So I guess we'll go Feint Attack. Primate, I also think is fine. Because I can Shadow Sneak. Get the jump on him. Then Golbat comes in. We'll swap into Erica. They'll go Air Cutter. That's fine. We'll go Strength, which is Rock type. We'll knock it out. Oh. Guess it's not quite enough. Let me check Arslan real quick. I'll have to leave the Rocket HQ, and we'll have to heal up a little bit. Oh, frick. Yeah, here comes the Raticate. Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah. Can we not deal with that? Shadow Punch, a crit, of course. It always has to be a crit. I wonder if Arslan is better stat-wise when compared to Rivalry. It's about the same, except if they are female, he is going to have an edge over Erica. We will keep him in reserve. We'll keep him in reserve. I think Erica still has the better moveset, and her stats aren't that much worse than Arslan, so we'll just keep her around. I just don't think there's a way for me to not trigger those alarms. Okay, this guy, Scientist Greg, it looks like. That's what I'm anticipating. Yep, so there's the Magnemite that I was thinking of. Let's see if Dig actually works. I forget if it has... Okay, it obviously does not have Levitate. It might not have Levitate. No, it never has Levitate. There's only like one electric Pokemon, and I think it's Electros that has the Levitate ability. Other than that, I think all of them have a weakness to ground. And we'll just Poison Jab because it's Stab. Yeah, that's fine. I really don't care because I'm just going to keep jabbing. Okay. Guard Spec, that's easy money, to be honest. Oh, gotta get some water. Kind of waiting for my VTuber model to sort of just stare off into space. Whew. Okay, so we can avoid some alarms. Oh, man, okay. Looks like the next set of encounters could be pretty problematic for Erica, because I see Weepinbell, Dusktalk, Venomoth. So a lot of poison types. Venomoth I know is a Bug Psychic in this ROM. So I don't have any fire types or fire type moves. So I think I'm just going to have to go with Egg and hope that normal is going to be good enough. We can do Extra Sensory. That should knock out a Coughing. I would hope it does. It's a pretty powerful psychic attack. Primate. Also, I think... Ooh! And of course, we get Frozen. That's fine. We'll swap into Toes. Okay, he should go for the Thunder Punch again. Okay, I think we stabilize now. Okay, can we get a sharp... Come on, Erica. Yes? Let's go. Okay. And then Erica, we just need you to either snap out of confusion or hit the strength. The only downside is, yeah, we give up on Memento, because even though that's a really good move, sadly we're going to be in like back-to-back-to-back battles here. And there's nothing that I can do to keep Egg, to move Egg. So I'm going to have to switch no matter what. Yep. Same as last time, I think. Feint Attack into Sucker Punch. That's the play. And then for Muck, we swap into Mistake. That's a little scary. I think Mistake should be able to knock it out, though. And I do need to take the... Oh, okay. Sweet, 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 sweet. Okay, I can take this off. I can give Yulon the Shell Bell again. We'll take the King's Rock off of Erica, give her the EXP share. And then we need to use some medicine here. Ice Heal on Egg. Super Potion. Super Potion. Do I have to have just regular potions? I do not. This Rocket Grunt should be Gloom and Cloyster. So we'll stick with Egg, go with Extra Sensory. Oh, it's an Arbok. This is a different Rocket Grunt. Oh, there we go. There it is. It's Arbok and Macargo. Yeah, you can stockpile all you want. I'm pretty sure that extra sensory should still do a decent chunk, even if you have +1 special defense. Or you just crit, you know. We can also do that. And then Macargo does have some rock moves, so let's swap in Toes. And then a Surf should be able to knock this out pretty quickly. Yeah. Alrighty. We're slowly working through things. Oh, dang. Okay. Rocket hideout. Encounter. Voltorb. Sadly, I'm expecting this thing to self-destruct. That's what it's gonna do, right? That's what it's gonna do, right? No, it's gonna go Light Stream. Okay. Throw an Ultra Ball at it. I just want to catch it before it self-destructs. No, come on, don't self-destruct. F me! Alright, well, I missed out on that encounter. I should have just thrown a quick ball. But I didn't want it to self-destruct and somehow knock out Egg. Actually, let me take a quick look. There should be like an item location PDF that I can access. Video resources, Pokemon. Yeah. Pokemon. Important item locations. Where is a shiny stone? Bible in Blackthorn. Or it's the Pokeathlon. Yep, we already established this. It's either Pokeathlon or it looks like in this ROM you can buy it at the Battle Frontier. Okay, I feel bad. Let me... Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute. The Battle Frontier. Is there a way for me to buy it in the mart, or do I have to risk like some weird... There it is! Oh my goodness. Thank goodness I checked that. Okay. Let's go! Alright, now Egg is gonna be a little bit more survivable. We're not gonna have the frickin', Oh, alright. That's nice. That is nice. Okay, sweet. And look at that. That is... Ooh, and we... Oh, well... F me. I would have preferred Super Luck over a Hustle. I would have far preferred Super Luck. I'm not sure if it's worth it. I don't know if this was worth it. Was it worth it? I don't know. Alright. Well, I was not anticipating Super Luck turning into Hustle. So unfortunately, all of our special attacking moves are now somehow worse. Somehow they're worse. Let's see here, and then this next set of rocket grunts looks like they're going to be normal types. So let's swap in Roland. Yep, intruder alert. Okay, they went into Coughings instead. Yep, there we go. I called it. I called the explosion so hard. Don't really want to risk the... Oh, okay, Dark type isn't going to do very well. But luckily it's just using elemental punches that aren't going to do a whole lot. Ominous Wind. That will heal a decent chunk, and then we can Shadow Sneak, hopefully knock it out. Yep. Golbat. Swap in Erica, because I'm anticipating like a crunch or something. Oh, okay. Hypnosis. That's fine. That's fine. Then you mean look. Alright. Well, this is the end of Erica, it seems, because... Yep. I couldn't switch out because of mean look. And then I got Hypnosis, Confuse Ray. Egg should be faster. Okay, it wasn't, but, you know. Jeez, I hate that so much. There we go. This is the person I was talking about. And then instead of, yeah. Then we'll just do this. Knock out the muck. Alright, well, we've finally had another casualty. It's kind of unfortunate, to be honest. Especially with the way that it happened, too. Like, there was just nothing that I was able to do. I got mean looked. I got mean looked, I got confused Ray, and then I think it... I mean, I just zoomed through it because I'm like, okay, well, I can't switch out. So the only way that I'm going to be able to win is just hit strength and just hope that the confusion and the sleep just doesn't come into play. Unfortunately, neither of those two things happened. So now we're going to have to go with Arslan, who, once again, I don't think is bad by any stretch of the imagination. Rivalry's still good. We just don't have Poison Jab on him. We don't have Poison Jab. However, we do have Surf and Headbutt, so I don't know why I said Surf and Headbutt as like... We've got Dig, Surf, Headbutt, and Fire Blast, so he's still okay. He's still good. And especially with that rivalry, giving him an attack boost against female Pokemon, or same gender, so a female, yeah, a female Pokemon. Oh no, a male Pokemon, which a lot of Pokemon are male. So we're done with the... Then it's gonna be Wobbuffet. Oh. Wobbuffet, huh? Oh, okay, so a Wobbuffet's coming up. There's gonna be one Ditto and a Wobbuffet. The Ditto is fine. I can easily take care of the Ditto. That's not the issue. The issue is going to come into the Wobbuffet. We need to do a little bit of planning for that. honestly, I don't think we can... let's see here. Fighting, flying... If I had any faith that Ducky would... Ooh, okay. We'll swap out... Yeah, we'll swap out Egg. We'll swap out Egg for Ducky. Is Roland gonna serve any real purpose moving forward? There's a Magnezone. There's a Magnezone that he can take care of, so yes, I will want to have Ducky still. We still want Yulon, even though we're getting pretty close to the level cap, but I'm not going to be able to use them too much longer. Man, we could really use a Psychic. We could really use Psychic moves, but unfortunately, I don't think Egg is gonna... Well, Egg is fairly bulky, but all these moves are physical. I'm taking a look at the Rocket admin. Oh, man, okay. Does not help that we have this limited of a selection for Pokemon. These two Rocket admins are really going to put us through the ringer. They're really going to put us through the ringer. I don't know what we're going to do. I still think we need Egg. But who do we swap out then? I think the only one that I can make an argument for switching out is Roland. Roland's not really going to do a whole lot here. The good news is that Ducky can set up on the Wobbuffet and then just Night Slash it, so we're fine on that front. Take the Choice Band. Oh, sweet. That Melody has adaptability. That's really cool. Unaware, that's a pretty good ability. No one has an item now. That's good. Does anyone have an item here that I forgot to take off of them? Rip off their possessions from their corpses? Nope. Okay, cool. Alrighty. So with Ducky, we're gonna give him not the King's Rock. I guess we'll give him the King's Rock. So we got EXP share. Yeah. Alright, and then we're rare candy pilled on this stream, so instead of doing like this honestly very boring grinding, because I would take a very careful approach to it, there's no way that I'm risking my party for some stupid little like bit of HP. So I get Poison Jab here, but I kind of don't want it. I kind of want Night Slash and Close Combat because I think that pairs the best with Swords Dance. No. Yes. Stop trying to learn Poison Jab. Night Slash and Close Combat are the best moves that Ducky has. Ooh, Psycho Cut. It's a high critical hit ratio. It's a physical psychic type move. Honestly, I'd rather have the Swords Dance than the Agility. I'm protected from... actually, no, I would probably want the Agility more than the... I want to keep the Night Slash though. That's the only thing, especially for this Wobbuffet. But do I want to give up on Psycho Cut? Because I could really use a like. Then I could put Egg back in the bank. Ooh. I could give Ducky the Choice Scarf or the Choice Band, but I really want the setup. That's the only problem. Yeah. Okay, we'll get rid of Agility. That might be really dumb, but the fact that we can now put Egg back in the PC because now we actually have a reliable Psychic type move now on a Pokemon that is pretty fast. I can give it the Choice Scarf if I really feel like I need like that speed edge. And then I can bring in... We've got a lot of ground types, which honestly might be really good. Ooh. This could be a situation where we might want to... Let's see here. It's 12:15. I've got the party at 3. How long do we think it would take for me to level up Friendship? Yeah, I think honestly this could be like the best team that we could potentially bring forward. Especially against like Rocket Grunts. So let's get grinding. Once again, if anyone ever wants to say something in the chat, I'm down to talk about anything. I haven't watched any anime today because I wanted to get the stream started early because of these prior commitments. But I've watched a lot of shows this season, so... Oh, that's right. If I don't have Egg, I don't have Fly, and I really don't feel like teaching Ducky Fly at the moment. Okay, Quillfish, that's fine. Octillery, that's fine. I've already caught a Pokemon from this route. I'm fairly certain. What? There's Suicune there. Oh, jeez. Oh, Stealth Rock. That's pretty cool. Well, we're just exploring now, aren't we? Ain't that just interesting? Full restore, that's nice. Oh, Pupitar, that would have been cool to get. I had a Pupitar once. Alright. Let's get out of Mount Mortar. Really don't feel like trying to take on a Suicune. Yeah, we already caught something on Route 42. Actually, no, we hadn't. I didn't check. We didn't catch something on Route 42. Sea King was the encounter, but I knocked it out, so we don't get it now. Remember, kids, always check your spreadsheets. Don't go off of memory, because a lot of times you're going to be wrong. I'm assuming they don't count. Yeah, they don't count as a vendor. Alright, well this is fine because we actually don't need Ducky right away. We can be fine with bringing eggs, that way we can fly to places. Mainly to Goldenrod. And I actually think I never went down into the underground. Yeah, I never went into the Goldenrod underground before. Yep, so here we go. This is Ethan. Yep, I knew it. And then I'm pretty sure, Mistake can just probably roll through everything in here. The only reason why I came down here is this guy. Yep. Work on Riley. And we'll just knock out everything down here. No entry beyond this point. What? There's got to be another entrance to the underground, because I think there's two Haircut Brothers. There's one that's cheap, there's one that's not as cheap. Well, one that's cheap, one that's not as cheap. No, there's one that's cheap, one that's expensive. We could get a free cast form too, if I remember correctly, if we go to Bill. So we could get a free cast form, but that's kind of pointless because, you know, it's a cast form. Alright, so we got some more berries. And then I just know that you can grind footsteps to get friendship. So we're just going to do that for like a song or two. Let's see, I know Spy Family's airing today. It's going to be like the Griffin episode, which should be really funny. I do like Spy Family is such a good show. It has a good blend of these more serious action-packed moments, but also just can so perfectly integrate the slice of life rom-com and family comedy. It's like a perfect mixture of 3 different genres. Actually, this might be a good time for me to just, you know, I can actually see what air to, like, what's all airing right now. Like, what has new episodes currently. Just look at my watch list, see what's been updated. Oh, dang, so much has been updated. I'm the villainess, so I'm taming the final boss. Iramakun. Oh, Iramakun ended off on such a chef kiss high note. He finally got his. I'm not gonna spoil anything because it's season 3. But it was, oh my goodness! But it was such a good level of development for Iruma. The Misfit class has been progressing so well, and I'm pretty certain that this was an arc that the Scanlation site that I use wasn't able to either maintain the files or they were taken down. But Irmakun's entering like one of the more action-packed, to my understanding, one of the more action-packed and suspenseful arcs of the series. My Hero Academia has been pretty solid so far. Uzaki-chan might actually have some development. I don't think it will. I don't think there will be any development in Uzaki-chan between uh, the relationship between Sakurai and Hana, but I mean, the misconception that her mother has about the whole situation, and now the whole misconception that Uzaki has towards her mother. Oh. It's been progressing pretty decently. Um, I'm honestly unsure why I'm watching Beast Tamer. It's just as generic of like a fantasy, like it's so there's two different type of fantasy genres that have kind of like popped up recently. You have your isekai, which everyone should know what an isekai is by now. But then you also have this um, character who is part of the hero's party that the hero's party deemed useless, so they kicked him out, and they go out on their own. Typically end up with a group of beautiful girls following them around, because it turns out that even though the hero's party couldn't appreciate the skills that they had, they're actually pretty overpowered, all things considered. The two shows that I remember watching that had this kind of trope was I was banished from the hero's party, so I decided to start a pharmacy. And then the other is obviously Beast Tamer, which is pretty much the exact same thing, except he's like, oh, well, I'm a Beast Tamer, which is like the weakest class, but is really good for like scouting and utility. But it turns out I'm like the best Beast Tamer around, because my village had absolutely insane requirements for what it meant to be a Beast Tamer that is far beyond anything that other Beast Tamers are able to achieve. I really hate grinding friendship. How many steps does it take to get friendship maxed out? I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be like a friendship, pretty sure there's a house around here where I can check friendship too. I think it's this one. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, I don't have a Munchlax. I'm pretty sure there's a house somewhere in Goldenrod where you can get your friendship checked. It could be another city, but I am fairly certain it's Goldenrod. Yeah, that's Bill's. Oh, okay. Sweet. So obviously Torterra really likes me. Alright, so I told you, it's in Goldenrod. We've got the Soothe Bell, it's starting to trust me. Unfortunately, I can't give it more haircuts, because I'm pretty sure you can only do haircuts once per day, but we can grind out a ton of steps. Honestly, Beast Tamer has been pretty okay. Like I said, it doesn't do anything special. However, it is a very solid, for what it is, it's solid. It executes the tropes that it wants to do very well. Oh, this opening reminds me of Isekai Oji-san. I need to ask my family for our Netflix information again. That's one of the few things that I haven't been able to log into. Because Isekai Oji-san was so good. It was seriously like one of the best shows that I've watched in a while. It was so funny. The series is just amazing. But it's on Netflix, so of course I need to make arrangements for Netflix. Okay, come on. It's not this row, it's this row. This row of houses. Alright, Riolu, tell me that you like me. Freaking steps. I know using items on it also helps. Like, using items on it also... Winning battles, using items, and... leveling up, I'm pretty sure. So I think using the rare candies might help, but... I want to try to max out friendship as much as I can before I start using the rare candies. But we've been doing this for a couple of songs now, so it's been like just minutes of grinding up this friendship stuff. The only good news is that I do have the Soothe Bell, so I'm getting little incremental increases, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's just should just be adding just a little bit more every time the friendship ticks up a little bit. Pretty sure it applies a modifier or something. I just don't know what else to do. Because I could really use the steel typing, because a lot of these Pokemon that are coming up are like dark and poison. And having that steel typing could be absolutely phenomenal. Against a level 41 Crobat, though. Definitely think it's probably best to have this Choice Scarf on it. Yeah. And that's if I can find a way to switch something into... Find a way to get Ducky in on the Crobat. Because the real play is going to be somehow getting Ducky in safely. I could use a pivot. A pivot could be really nice. I might want to bring a Pokemon that I just intentionally sack. Because Skunk Tank can easily be taken out by... Mistake 2. Then I'm anticipating like Crobat or Raticate. The Raticate would be the issue if they swapped into Raticate. Yeah. And then Honchcrow's kind of an issue. Honestly, the Onix might not be the worst thing to bring along. I want to bring 2 pivots for this final encounter. That could be what needs to happen. Yeah, I think 2 pivots might be what I need. I can free up 2 slots, I'm pretty sure. And I can bring 2 pivot Pokemon. Dang, these rocket encounters are just rough, you know? Oh, okay. Okay, really happy, really loves you. Sweet. Okay, and it's during the day. So now we can start just spamming rare candies into Riley here. There we go, level 2 Lucario. Now we can just start, you know, just really buffing this thing up. Counter, counter's alright. Not the best move. We'll see if I actually want to keep that. Yep. Learn Force Palm. That's going to be better than Foresight for sure. Come on, Riley. Can you learn like some really cool moves for me? Feint. Sure, Feint's fine. Better than Counter, to be perfectly honest. I mean, maybe leveling up as a Riolu would have been better. Bone Rush? Ooh, Bone Rush is nice. Okay, perfect. Definitely get that instead of Feint. Oh, actually, I was reading that as Encore, not Endure. So I should have gotten rid of Endure rather than Feint, because Feint could still be somewhat useful. I mean, it does go through Protect, so if I know that a Pokemon has Protect, I could potentially... Metal Sound. Endure is better, like, Metal Sound's better than Endure. Come on. I know that there's some good moves that Lucario gets. Me first. No. I don't want that. Honestly, Me first might have been better than Metal Sound, but... Ooh, okay, here's Swords Dance. So I definitely think that's better than Metal Sound, that's for sure. Swords Dance. Another setup move, which could be very nice. Honestly, Riley could be the Pokemon... Okay, Aura Sphere. Now the question is, do I keep Force Palm? May leave the target paralyzed. It may also leave the target paralyzed. But Aura Sphere is a 90 base power and is certain to hit. Oh, well, I'm not getting Aura Sphere. I'm using Force Palm, I guess. I could have also just gotten rid of, Alright, here we are. Okay, so Riley may leave it paralyzed, that's fine. I like that. Alright, so now we fly back to Mahogany. Alright, I think I want 2 sack Pokemon. I can definitely free those up, because I don't think... I do need to bring Toes. I don't need to bring Egg. And let's see here. As long as I play things right and don't sack Arslan, Arslan could be fine. So we can put Mistake 2 in here, because Mistake 2 doesn't really do a whole lot, typing-wise. We bring in Ducky. Oh, do I want to use Riley? That's the question. Ducky's not really a pivot, though. That's the only thing. I'm definitely fine with losing the Emmy the Jigglypuff. It's just a normal type. It's never really going to do a whole lot. I should probably keep Mayor B just in case, because it could function as both my grass and my water type. I definitely need Yulon. I need Yulon for sure. For things like the Hypno. And not the Haunch Crow. See, I could use Sneck. Sneck could be good. Do I really need... Yeah, I need Toes for Lance. That's the thing. Toes is going to be good for Lance. Think we just rely on this. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. Go back. We're gonna start rare candying up Sneck and Emmy. I feel bad about using like the Pokemon that's named after one of my followers. So big sorry to Emmy. This is not personal. I'm telling you, it's not personal. It literally is just the cutthroat decision of Jigglypuff is not a useful Pokemon. I am anticipating on just like letting 2 Pokemon die, or I'm just preparing for 2 Pokemon to die. So, if 2 Pokemon are gonna die, I'd rather it be Emmy and Sneck than Riley, Mistake 2. We'll just hope that, you know, they'll be at level 40. They'll have the EXP share, so they're kind of just soaking up the excess experience that I can't afford other Pokemon taking. And hopefully there'll be like decent pivots into like other Pokemon. Because I am planning on using them for pivots. Both Sneck and... Yeah, instead of Rage, we'll do Rock Tomb. I mean, I don't think Onyx is going to learn any good moves whatsoever. But he is an Electric immunity, and he also has Rock moves. So, could be decent against, like, Honchkrow and such. If that's the pivot that I'm going to use him in. If that's the capacity that I use him in. Should a move be deleted and replaced with Sandstorm? No, because I am not going to be able to take advantage of that. Yep, Slam instead of Bind. The only good news is that, yes, Sneck does have, like, really high defenses, so I think against Honchkrow, he could definitely take a hit or 2. Reduce the defense stat. That could actually be pretty decent. That could be a good way to set things up. We'll keep Rock Throw instead of Rock Tomb. Walled. Discord, no call. Heart breathes, speeding up. Don't really know why Onyx learns Dragon Breath, but you know we'll not learn that. Mostly because you think the attack stat is bad? Look at that special attack. Level 37 and it still has 25 special attack. Not really worth it. Nah. Nah, Curse isn't going to be worth it. Yeah, stop trying to learn Curse. Did not learn Curse. Alright, perfect. Everyone's at level 40 now. We should be ready for, like, the... Yeah, Rock Polish. At least plays into a little bit of its, his strengths. Okay, then we've got Ducky, who right now will have the King's Rock. We can get rid of... Yeah. I think we are good. Instead of Rock Throw, we can go Strength. Okay. fact, I think that's best for both situations. We will go... let's see here. Does anyone else have strength? I'm trying to remember. Roland has strength. Roland has strength. So I don't necessarily need to put that on Arsland. It could be useful, though. That's the only problem. What would be better? Toxic on Roland or... Toxic, Can I use Calm Mind on anyone? No, no one who can actually really take advantage of it. Okay. See, the real question is do I keep Headbutt or do I put Strength on Arsland? Just on the off chance that... Oh, yeah. Murkrow also has Dark Pulse. I don't think Roland's going to be... I think Roland's... Not Roland. Sneck is just going to get knocked out by that. Even though it has a slightly... Yeah. As Brave Bird, Thunder Wave, Dark Pulse, Nightshade. Skuntank has Poison Jab, Flamethrower, Dig, and Protect. So to take down Skuntank, probably gonna want... I'll probably want Roland. Not Roland, Arslan. Dang, this is tough. These rocket admins are just the toughest parts of all of this. I will give Sneck the EXP share. We'll give Emmy the... Not the Lagging Tail. Not the Choice Scarf. Well, I guess maybe Choice Scarf. Nah. Shellbell, Quick Claw, EXP share. I'm pretty sure I moved all the items from... Ah, there we go. Silk Scarf and Miracle Seed. Instead of bringing Emmy as a sack... I might be able to just bring Egg instead. Because Egg does have extra sentry. It does have a boosted tri-attack. It would arguably be more useful against some of these Pokemon here, like Skuntank. Because it's immune to Dig. It has decent bulk against Flamethrower, so then Poison Jab would be the only one that I'd have to worry about. And I don't want to bring too many sack Pokemon. I need to have like a somewhat competent roster. So I have 5 really good Pokemon, and then 1 pivot Pokemon. Yeah, I think this is how we're. This is what we're gonna do to try to finish out the Rocket encounter here in Mahogany against the Wobbuffet. We're definitely gonna need Ducky. Yep, here comes a Rocket Grunt, and it should be... If it happens to be... Raticate and Barrel. Oh, I don't need to progress through all of it. I can bring my pivot Pokemon later. Let's bring Roland just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I don't need to have Roland. I just want to have it just in case I need to switch him into a like normal type. Like a normal type trainer, because I'm in intruder alert. Okay, there's coughing. Let's go Yulon. Don't tell me this is how this ends. Yep, that's how Arslan ends, huh? Alright. I freaking hate Golbats so freaking much. Jeez. Alright. Nothing ever has to go as planned. Like, those Golbats are the most annoying thing in this entire encounter. Like, I've lost... The only Pokemon that I've lost encounters, like Pokemon to, has been those freaking Golbats. Because their entire strategy is Hypnosis, Confuse Ray, Air Cutter. It is, like, so freaking annoying. Well, sadly, Arslan now has to go in there, and I guess that means that Sneck is going to have to play a double role of being like the electric type pivot. I was really expecting like there to be like the Rocket Grunt for the Wobbuffet. That's the only thing. I don't think this encounter sheet's right. I have fought way too many Rocket Grunts, and none of them have had a Wobbuffet. This one could have a Wobbuffet. F me! This... Oh, thank goodness. I could not afford to lose Egg there. Well, now we gotta go all the way back. Oh! Oh my goodness! That's what that is. Okay. Because it says ×5 next to these Rocket Grunts here. So I was going to have to fight... Alright. Okay, I'm just stupid. I am just dumb. Does everyone have an item? That's the real question. Roland does not. The alarms send the exact same type of grunt because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that makes more sense. What does this portal do? Oh, it takes me to the beginning. Okay, well, you know, live and learn, I guess. Because now this Pokemon should be... Because it should go to Ditto. The next time I see an individual Rocket Grunt, it should be Ditto. Oh, it's Weepinbell. That's fine, I can still swap into Egg. Iron Tail? Yeah, get rid of Slam. Get Iron Tail. Okay, so now there's more grunts that I need to be aware of. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That was Weepin' Bell. That was the Weepin' Bell one. So that means the next one's going to be a Kingler. It's going to be Kingler and Shelgon. Really? Shelgon, huh? Then the next one's going to be Coughing, Porygon 2, Electrode, and Wheezing. Yeah, because this one's going to be... So we just got done with the Kingler, Shelgon, so Coughing, Porygon 2, Electrode, and Wheezing. Oh. Okay, this is a scientist. Scientist Ross. Okay, this one should be, unless this is Ditto. Okay, cool. It's not Ditto. It's the one that I was thinking of. Then the Electrode comes in. Electrode is probably going to go with either Explosion or Electro type move. We'll swap into Yulon. Magnet Rise, that's fine. Feint Attack, Shadow Sneak. Yep. Porygon 2, swap into that. Cross Chop. Wheezing, swap into Egg. Extra Sensory. Okay, and then this Rocket Grunt should be Gloom Cloyster. So Egg into Roland. Okay. We should probably buy more potions, to be honest. That's what I need. I need more potions. I didn't realize. Okay, so I've been able to get through the water types just fine, and I think we're pretty much through the worst of it. So we don't really need to bring back Mistake 2. Yeah, we should be good for now. Nothing matters. Okay. Just get some berries from Mom, some Rindo. Cool. Now can I just get like potions or something here? Nice. Okay. We'll get like 10 super potions. More hyper potions. We'll get just like, I don't know, like 10 regular potions as well, just to kind of round out the whole thing. Get some more full heals.
Yeah, get some more Pokeballs while we're at it. So that way I don't have to worry about, like, running out. Some Ultra. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to check on Kurt. Now that I can fly, I can just leave apricorns with him. Yep. See, I can just leave apricorns with him now, and he'll make me unique Pokeballs. Let's see here. This friend ball. What's this friend ball do? A Pokeball that makes caught Pokemon more friendly. Sweet. So if I know that it's a friendship evolution, might be a good one to. Hey, Ghost Cookie 2232. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hey, hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for tuning into the stream. We are about to go and try to finish off this rocket hideout. We're in a pretty desperate situation Pokemon-wise, so hopefully, don't know how long you've been in here, but hopefully you're enjoying your time here. And you're ready to see me attempt to get even further. Oh, nice. That's cool. What kind of generation are you thinking of doing? I know a lot of fan games will sort of be based in one generation. And then they might add stuff from later ones, but like the core mechanics are like Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, so on and so forth. Oh, this is a scientist. This is the Ditto. This is the Ditto. Mix of all of them? Okay, nice! Well, that's really cool to hear. No Dynamaxing? Honestly, I think you're making the right call there. With the no Dynamax. I kind of wish that they would have just stuck with Mega Evolutions and Z moves. Because I can't speak for everyone, but I liked the team building element. That you had one of each, and sometimes they were mutually exclusive. But I thought it added a layer of like team building that is just better than Dynamaxing, because every Pokemon can Dynamax. But not every Pokemon could Mega Evolve or use like a Z move. Or it wouldn't have been as effective to use a Z move. Deltas. Oh, okay. And you're gonna make it so that you can catch deltas. Am I understanding that correctly? Like there'll be wild encounters. Because you can't catch deltas. Okay. Alrighty. That's fair and balanced. Like I agree with that decision. I was just curious because it's like, oh, you can get energy from them. Ah, okay. And are you able to like give that item to a Pokemon and then by using that special equipment, you're then able to get like an in-battle effect that makes them sort of scale up to a Delta Pokemon? Or what kind of purpose does the energy serve? Okay, so this has to be the Wobbuffet guy. This is the one that I gotta... This is the whole reason why I brought Ducky. It wasn't the frickin'... Ugh! Yulon's already at the... yeah. Oh, I swear, if these are electrodes... Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, feel free to... Yeah, explain it to me. Maybe I'm just having a hard time understanding everything. The dubious disc. If you give Pikachu a Delta Crystal, it will become a large ball of electricity. Alright. And I'm assuming there's going to be either... maybe not necessarily stat adjustments, but something similar to if Pikachu was carrying a magnet and its electric type moves will be increased. Basically supercharges. Okay. Dang stream latency. So the next one has to be, because that was the Raticate barrel. So the next one has to be the Wobbuffet that I've been so scared of. So supercharged Pikachu. That would be pretty interesting. Alright. I think that's a pretty cool mechanic. And I think you got the right idea, because it sounds very similar. It sounds like a fusion of Mega Evolution and Z moves. You have to well, actually no, it's more like Mega Evolution, because you still have to hold an item, and then it just boosts their power. But it's more generic than a Mega Evolution, because you don't have to have a specific Pokemon. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. Ah, okay. Alright, you put a lot of thought into this. Yeah, that's a good counterplay option. Oh, this better be the Wobbuffet. Okay, thank goodness. So we're going to Swords Dance. We're just going to knock out this Wobbuffet in one shot. Yeah, Swords Dance. Give me 1 second. I need to, I kind of need to look something up real quick. How many PP does Destiny Bond have usually? How many PP does Destiny Bond? Okay, it usually only has 5. Okay. I'm just gonna wait out the Destiny Bonds. 5 to 8, yeah. I knew that this Wobbuffet was just gonna be, it looks like I should be fine, though. Okay, so it didn't use Destiny Bond last time, so there we go. Night Slash should be able to take it out now. Whew. I always get... That's one of the Pokemon that I needed to plan for. Although now... Thank you for letting me know. It looks like it was on the 8 side. Looks like it was 8. I could just not have been keeping track. So you can still Delta Evolve, you just can't use its super move. Okay, yeah. What's the name of this fan game? Do you have like a rough idea, or are you still just in the I'm making the game, I'll think of the name later? Okay, so now that we're done with Wobbuffet, it's gonna be Stunkank. Alright, alright. confusing because this is the Desume DS emulator. Is it a Game Boy emulator game or is it a DS emulator game? Or maybe it's another one that maybe it's a different emulator. Okay, so the stunt tank is going to be an issue. Because I don't think anyone has... No one has any, like, water move... Not water moves. No one has ground moves, aside from mistake number 2. Oh, nice. Alright. Well, this sounds like an ambitious project. Best of luck. It sounds really cool. Especially the darker storytelling and horror elements. It's always a little hard. I don't know. I think there's ways that you can do it, but the horror elements are going to be like, you kind of have to be really creative with the descriptions, I feel like. Because, sadly, I don't think pixel art's all that scary. But the dark storytelling could be really interesting. I've been wanting a more mature Pokemon game to come out at some point. Kind of like Pokemon Coliseum. You literally weren't the good guy. You were part of a criminal organization that stole their equipment to steal Pokemon. Because you didn't intend to become the hero of the game. It just kind of happened. Okay, how do I deal with this Dunk Tank and this Raticate? I guess Egg. I guess I can try to use Egg. And then Yulon can take care of the Raticate. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. This could go really well or really bad. Oh, okay, sweet. I was scared. Dark Pulse, that's good, that's good. Oh, frick, is this Patrell? Alright, so... Ah, okay. Now, if it's important to the game, feel free to just tell me like, oh, you would have to play the game. You would have to play. How do you lose your home in Kanto? I'm assuming darker storytelling, so something that's pretty rough is Okay, here's Patrell. Oh, okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Of course, I have to get poisoned off of that. That's unfortunate. Because that could actually really matter. Alright. Okay, and I'm expecting the poison jab to come out. So we can actually probably switch in Sneck. Oh, now we're just in a rough spot because... Yeah, see, now the only thing is... I think close combat's going to be the best one. Because I'm expecting Poison Jab, but honestly, Ducky's not durable enough to take either, so I have to be pretty certain they could protect. Ducky just isn't durable at all. So I have to be pretty confident that I'll be able to knock this thing out. Oh, come on. Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. Okay, Crobat, that's pretty scary, to be honest. I should have equipped my like Choice Scarf or something. Please. Oh, jeez, yeah. Okay. This could be the end of me. We'll see. This could be the end, though. Maybe I should have swapped into... Let's see here. Crobat, Sludge Bomb, Aerial Ace, Attract. It's fine. U-turn out. Toxicroak. They're going to go for a fighting type move. Because it's going to be Cross Chop, I'm assuming. I don't think I have the firepower left. I lost way too many Pokemon, and losing Ducky, I thought maybe he could take one hit. Oh, man. I really needed the Choice Scarf. Typhlosion, Bronzong, or Craigogonal? I'll be perfectly honest, I really think it's cool that they're fully evolved, because I'm assuming you can then do some interesting things with the game balance. Unless you make some changes to... Unless you make some changes to the Pokemon themselves, I think Typhlosion is hands down the best starter out of those three. Bronzong is definitely, like, it's not the worst. It's definitely not the worst by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, it's gonna go for a fighting type move. Yeah, I went for the Cross Chop. How am I supposed to navigate this? Okay, so... Best case scenario, it goes Sucker Punch, and I get a free switch in. Worst case scenario, it goes with X-Scissor or Stone Edge, trying to just get some damage. And then I'm just messed up. Craigogonal is a glass cannon. Yeah, they went Stone Edge. I was hoping for like the proc. Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. Feint Attack's not gonna do as much as like Ominous Wind or Shadow Sneak. What am I doing? See, the only problem is that it's not missing Stone Edges. Alright, here comes the Weezing. The Weezing has Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb, Fire Blast, and Thunder. I'm expecting it to come out with like either Dark Pulse because it's neutral. See, here's the only thing. Egg is poisoned. I can't use items in battle. So Egg is poisoned, so there's no way for me to just sack something. I'd have to swap in... Let's see here. That's a decent special defense stat. But I don't think I'm going to be able to knock out a... I could potentially knock out a Weezing. This is a better special defense stat. But I'm at less than half HP and I'm poisoned. So I'd probably just be condemning Egg to death. Which could be the right play. Thanks, Ghost Cookie. Okay, I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to really think this through. Because this Weezing has Sludge Bomb, Fire Blast, Thunder, and Dark Pulse. I know that Weezings are more physically defensive. So if I can get Toes in... Ugh. I think at some point Egg is gonna die either way. So let's swap an Egg, get a free switch into Toes. Oh, okay, never mind, never mind. I can probably knock out this Wheezing now because of extra sensory. Oh, really? Egg. Okay. Well, the good news is we can now get Toes in. Toes should be a guaranteed knockout with Surf. Okay. Yeah. I definitely had them low enough for that. This Crobat is going to be... Alright. Here's the question. Do we roll the dice and click the Blizzard button? Or do we trust that a Crobat's going to be flimsy enough that Stab Surf is going to be enough to take it out? I'm down for either. I just know that Blizzard, that's a gamble. Surf is guaranteed damage. Alright, put this man on ice, let's go. No! No! Toes ain't no simp. Toes ain't no simp. Oh, what? That is so unfortunate. Okay, the good news is that I'm not scared of the U-turn. Alright, I think we won. I think we've won this. Because Yulon... And then we Sucker Punch because it was going to crunch. And then I think we can just Shadow Sneak for a victory here. Because Crobat is fast, but it's not very bulky. So I think Shadow Sneak should be able to knock this out. What? No! Yulon! You mad lad. Okay, we're swapping in Sneck. Yep. Alright. Alright. As long as I don't have to fight Lance right after this, we should be fine. Okay. Oh, I just forget which door. Which staircase do I need to go down? Okay, it's not this one. I have to go up this one. No, no, no. I don't want to continue. I don't want to continue down right now. Oh wait, no, no, no. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I just can't. Yeah, I just need to heal up. Yeah, I need to heal up. Sadly, I don't think I have any more flying types. I think I just lost both of them. So I don't have a flyer anymore. Oh, I'm getting all sorts of confused. I need to get out of here. No, okay, so I need to get out of here. Okay, just avoid going in through that door. Whew, okay. Yeah, that's why we gamble on the moves, yep. Whew, alright. Hopefully these next two battles are going to go a little bit easier. Actually, no, there's three. Because I got Petrel down. Then we go Rocket Grunt, Ariana, and then Pokemon Trainer Lance. So we've got a bit of a gauntlet ahead of us. And, well, first, there's something that I have to do. we've gotta we've gotta we've gotta bury some of our Pokemon. Yeah, and Sheer Cold is a gamble. That's an even bigger gamble than what I had to do. That's like a 30% chance of hitting. But it probably felt very nice when it actually, like, when it worked out. It probably felt so good. Alright. This has been a very bloody run. And now we add 2 more. Almost an entire box full of dead Pokemon. Let's see here. Arbok, Vileplume, Honchkrow. Alright, now we really don't need the Guts theme anymore. Hentai mode, no. Oh, the Garchomp. I mean, that's a right there. That's a scary wall to have to face down. Yeah, the Sheer Cold was probably the best play. Get that thing out of the way in one shot. I don't know what you were using against it, but I can guarantee you. Oh, jeez, I have so many water types. I have so many freaking water types. I'm trying to think if anyone learns anything that could help me. Yeah. Yeah, Garchomp doesn't mess around. Jeez. I'm nervous just trying to take down a freaking Honchkrow. Cuz I got a Honchkrow coming up and I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to take this thing out. Because now I don't have any Psychic type moves. I can't really use Riley against the Honchkrow. I have to think, can anyone in this team learn Thunder? Either in the box. Yeah, just look at my options here. Do you see my options for my 6 Pokemon? I can have a Lotad, which I could make into a Ludicolo. I could have a Ludicolo. Oh, that is so painful to hear. Because both Scizor and Mimikyu are just, they're so good. Mimikyu wasn't able to do anything with like Play Rough or anything. Because isn't Mimikyu Ghost Fairy? And it can take 1 hit, right? Exactly. Yes. Only war. Violence is the only option at that point. Jeez. Who do I want as my 6th Pokemon? Do I want a Ludicolo, which doesn't help me against the Honchkrow at all, and in fact doesn't really do anything, other than maybe help me take down the Aerodactyl? Maybe. Oh, man. Okay, so this is why I'm sitting in the PC for so long. I have Snake. Snake would be good against the Honchkrow that I'm going to have to face. I have to take on a level 43 Honchkrow with Brave Bird, Thunder Wave, Dark Pulse, Nightshade. Okay, Sneck, very physically bulky, has a Stab Rock type move. Could take on Brave Bird, immune to Thunder Wave. You really like Mimikyu. Is Mimikyu your favorite Pokemon then? I'm assuming so. I mean, you'd go up against literal Pokemon Devil in order to take it down, in order to save it. Dang, water flying, normal water. I mean, it's a solid choice. It's a solid choice. One, it's cute, it's got great lore, and it's got that darker element to it, where I'm pretty sure it will, the reason why, like, it tries to look like Pikachu because it's sad. But if you were to, like, go underneath, it's like a horrible monstrosity underneath the Pikachu costume. I'm trying to remember the Pokedex entry. Yeah, okay, see? It's like, it's the perfect blend of this dark sort of fantasy and a cute Pokemon that really just wants to make friends. The Arbok and Vileplume shouldn't be the hardest things to take out. I should be able to do it. Now the real problem becomes the Honchkrow. Actually, no. Steel should resist flying, so it should just be neutral. So I think Riley might be the best play. Yeah, I think Riley's the best play. I mean, it's a funny joke because it's true. Mimikyu literally cosplays as Pikachu because it's lonely and wants to make friends, and they're like, well, Pikachu's popular. Okay, so now the real question is... Yeah, I think I give Riley the King's Rock because that flinch could become very useful. Okay, I'd have to go Mistake to lead with the ARP. Well, actually... Oh, how much XP does Yulon? Okay, Yulon's fine. Pikachu is only popular because of the anime. That is the only reason. Being hugged by... There could be worse things than being hugged by a Mimikyu. I'm guessing the only thing is, like you said, you just don't want him to bring you in too close. You don't want the embrace to be too gentle. Because if you just slip a peek underneath, you're going to be dead. Alright, so I have to go Hypno, Muck, Magnezone, but Mistake 2 should be able to take on both. Oh, geez, okay. Oh, you can see its lower body? Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay. Awesome. They're focusing on the Dragonair. Just not its lower body. Yep, keep focusing on the Dragonair, please. Although now that they swapped into Aerodactyl, I can probably switch in Mistake. The little... Oh, yeah, the little back frills. Isn't it technically... Oh, frick, they're gonna go Brave Bird, aren't they? Yeah, swap in Sneck. Oh, well, this is great. I didn't realize that I was going to do a double battle with Lance. I thought I had to fight Lance. Okay, here comes the Vileplume. The Vileplume's gonna come out and definitely use something ridiculous like Giga Drain or something. Yeah, there's Giga Drain. Mm-hmm. Yep. Swap in, Riley. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is fine, because... Oh, no, because a Magnet Pull! No! No! Please use Mega Drain on... Okay. We got hope. We have hope. We have hope. We have hope. We have hope. Quick attack on the Magnezone. Fire Fang the Vileplume. Fire Fang the Vileplume. Or, like, some kind... Don't Stone Edge, you... Okay. I kind of can't afford to lose Snack. I can afford to lose Snack. But I think Yulon should be able to survive anything. Plus, Giga Drain should be directed towards the Aerodactyl. No! You did not! Oh, I swear. I swear. Use... Oh. Oh. Oh, man. I could have sworn. Yeah, we decked him. We decked him. Okay, well, just in case, I need to heal up. Because I guarantee you those Electrode are gonna be exploding. And I want Yulon to just be as healthy as possible. So that way I can potentially switch in Yulon instead of having, Oh, dang. Yeah, it's this way. Whew. Okay, I was honestly scared because I didn't realize that I was gonna fight with Lance. It's been I've never played Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Ooh, all right. What kind of exclusive abilities are we talking? Okay, see, that's what I was scared of. But it looks like I should be able to survive a self-destruct with Mistake 2. Yeah, what kind of custom abilities are we talking here? Oh, okay. And now we should be able to take on the gym. Which, sadly, let's see here. Riley's going to be the best Pokemon for that. We're talking a lot of ice Pokemon here. Typhlosion's Tinderbox, which increases its special defense but weakens its physical defense versus ice and water types. Okay. Okay. So basically, you're trading a little bit of physical bulk against water, like water moves like Waterfall and Aqua Tail, to gain a little bit of extra defense against like Surf and um, Bubble Beam, moves like that. It's meant to encourage you to play risky. Um, Obviously you are the designer. You are the designer, and you probably, I'll be perfectly honest, at this point, you probably know more about Pokemon than I do. Um, I would like to think that I have decent amount of knowledge, because I did play VGC for a while. But if you want people to play more risky, I think you might want to make it where, like, okay, it reduces your defenses, but it increases your speed and primary attacking stat. Bronzong's is deafening, which harshly lowers both your opponent's defense and yours, but prevents the use of Perish Song or other music/sound-based moves. Okay, that could be useful. Um, Once again, I am just giving you like my initial gut reaction. Feel free to call me an idiot, a dummy dum-dum, that I got pee-pee poo-poo in my brain, and that I know nothing. Um, if your game includes a lot of sound-based moves, if the game has a lot of sound-based moves, in particular things like Hyper Voice Sylveon or like Pixelate, like anything that has Pixelate and can use Hyper Voice, that could be really good. Perish Song, unless the enemy has like a mean look or shadow tag, I don't think is ever really that difficult to deal with. Because usually you can just swap into some kind of pivot and just reset the counter. Bronzong doesn't get hurt as much by the defense drops. So now when you say defense, it's just the physical defense, right? It's not both physical and special. Because let's see here, Bronzong. I'm pretty sure Bronzong doesn't have like great attack stats in general. I think it's a bulky Pokemon. It's a mix. Okay, yeah, it's got lower attack stats, but it's pretty balanced. Okay. Yeah, Bronzong is meant to be a wall. I was just thinking that, like, and actually I took a look at it. Bronzong's physical attack stat is higher, so you trade off the ability to be a little, like, you trade some bulk with the defense drop, but with your opponent's defense dropping, it's going to be a lot harsher on them than on you, because you already have such a big defense stat. Yeah, I think if you can find a way to make that second part, just adding a lot of really good sound-based moves. I personally like Bronzong's custom ability more than Typhlosion's. I think Typhlosion would be better if you could find a way to maybe decrease the defenses but increase the primary attacking stat and speed. Cargagonal is Fractional Barrier, which increases its physical defense sharply but makes it weak to special attack. let's see here. The physical defense boost is definitely needed because fighting, rock fighting, steel, all of the types that tend to be very good against ice, those tend to be physical base. So you make it much more bulky against that. And then you said Gargognal is a glass cannon, so I'm assuming that you're keeping like its attack stats high and just making it physically bulky so that way it can take a hit from like a fighting type move. And then you're probably not going to want to take a flamethrower anyway. So Fire Punch could also be something. Alright. I definitely think that the fractional barrier, the fractal barrier, that could actually be pretty decent. Once again, I think that you'll just need to make sure to design your encounters in a way where, like I said, sound-based moves for Bronzong. Really make sure that that second effect actually is useful. And then when you do encounter Pokemon that are good against Craigogonal, obviously you need some challenging encounters. So there's going to be times where you're going to throw special attackers at them. I get that. But just based off of what I know from those three Pokemon, even with this custom ability, I think being the weakest of the three, I still think Typhlosion is the best starter out of the three. But then again, I don't know enough about your encounters, so it's possible that Bronzong's typing is really good. Maybe there's a lot of poison types, and the steel typing is going to be great because then you have poison steel, then you have steel psychic to really take care of. Oh yeah, and like I said, you are the game developer. This is your vision, and I. Oh yeah, absolutely, no problem. I'm not sure, like, if you're gonna, like, put it up on, like, sites or stuff, but I would be more than willing. I don't know if you'd want it to be, like, a Nuzlocke or a regular playthrough, but I wouldn't mind. Like, that would be cool. Like, I would not mind at all playing, like, a test version of Frostbite, and we can sort of just play through the game, and you can kind of get, like, a... Obviously, you'll play the game. Like, you'll probably play the game yourself for, like, playtesting. But then you could, like, give it to other people. Hey, glad to be on the list. Because like I said, if you can pull off the darker storytelling, that's been something I've wanted in a Pokemon game for a while now. Okay, Sneck isn't really going to be doing a whole lot. But it could be a somewhat decent pivot. Let's see here, Dudong, Lapras. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think this could be good. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. But so yeah. Sounds like a plan. Hopefully I can beat this Soul Silver playthrough. Cuz I'd feel really bad if I... Oh no, I don't have any flyers. Okay. People are gonna have to forgive me. You'll have to forgive me. I'm not gonna use it in combat, but I am gonna use egg to fly. We're gonna perform some necromancy. Take me to Goldenrod. Because I'm pretty sure I need a water stone for what I suspect is my soon-to-be Ludicolo. Ooh, alright. Now are these, is this like a fit? They're called Fakemon, right? The custom Pokemon? People call them Fakemons. Or are they like, yeah, no. Like, that's what I'm like. I don't want to call them Fakemon. Because like you said, like, it has like a negative connotation. We'll say custom. They're custom Pokemon. They're custom Pokemon. Hopefully that sounds a little bit better. I think it's a water stone. It could also be a grass stone, so I'll just grab both. I could also just look it up and I could save the 2,000 Pokebucks, but... Okay, I like Miser Heat. I like Miser Heat. Frostal's solid too. Frostal's solid too. But I really like Miser Heat. Or Miser Heat. Because it's miserable and heat. So it's Miser Heat. I'm sorry, I just read it as miser. Like an old miser. Yeah, like misery. Miser Heat. Oh. Yeah, oh, Miser's Son. Miser's Son. That's a Christmas. That's from a Christmas movie, right? Like an old Christmas movie. Yeah. The Heat Miser. The year without Santa Claus. I'm glad that you were able to think of something, because like I was just thinking of like Scrooge, but Heat Miser, I remember that character. I remember that character. Man, that is oh, user environment. Nice. Okay, yeah. Definitely use that instead of growl. Ah. I'm gonna have to add that to the list of movies. If I can find where I can watch that, I need to add that to my list of movies that I have to watch around Christmas time. Because my family has a couple of traditions for Christmas. We always watch We're the Millers, which is not a Christmas movie, but it's our Christmas movie. And then we usually watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas. But I should add A Year Without Santa Claus. I should add that to my list. Ooh. Speaking of Christmas movies, plus it's close to Halloween too. So I think it makes more sense for Halloween than Christmas. But do you know that The Grinch is getting a slasher film? Despite Mizerheat's imposing fee. I like that. I like gap characters. I'm looking forward to seeing some of these designs. That would be that sounds really cool. I like that. Something that's really imposing and scary, but when you actually like get to know it, it's a really gentle creature. Ooh, Zen headbutt. Nice. All right. Probably more consistent than nature power. Do I learn Giga Drain at some point? Aww. So I'm just gonna take a guess. I'm gonna take a guess at some lore here. If that's okay. I'm gonna take some guess. Oh, I think I need to use a TM for Giga Drain, don't I? I don't think I have it anymore. I think I used it. Oh, that's so unfortunate. But in my head, I'm imagining that you said that they're twin legendaries. So I'm imagining that there's like a mountain with two peaks, and on top of one is Mizerheat, and the other one is Frostow. And Pokemon that want to get warm go to my Mizerheat's domain, and the Pokemon that are too hot that want to be cold go to Frostow's peak or mountain. But I could be wrong. I'm just taking a guess. I'm not even sure if that's a good guess, but I'm going to be so upset if I leveled this thing up to level 40 and Ludicolo learns all the moves. Yeah, Ludicolo. Generation 4 moveset. Oh, geez, yeah, Giga Drain is the only way that it learns, like, a special... Oh, okay. So that's where his, like, gentle nature comes from, is that they all had like, all those Pokemon had unfortunate ends. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's a sweet, like, it's a tragic, so there's the darker storytelling. But it also has, like, that, it's kind of like a happy ending. Like, all those Pokemon died from frostbite, but ooh. Now here's a question. Does it keep the telepathy a secret? And kind of like does the whole like it appears weaker at first because it has to use like sign language and human speech or something, but then it like is very articulate via telepathy, but only shows people who deem themselves to be worthy. Balls, your mountain will fall. Oh, okay. So it's got a mischievous side to it. I like the sound of these Pokemon. I think you're putting a good amount of effort into like thinking about like the personalities, the lore. This sounds really cool. I like that. I like the idea of all this. Because it's not... Ludicolo isn't going to be... So, what kind of berry can I give it? Dark type, poison type. There's not going to be any poison moves here. And I don't really... None of the berries are really all that great. However... I do have a Pokemon that I'm not bringing with me because of its quad weakness to... ice types, but Mistake 2 has a Miracle Seed that I can give to my Ludicolo, who is neutrally affected by all these shenanigans. How many people do I have to fight in this gym? The less the better. Oh, great, a puzzle. Oh. So we've got some skiers, some borders. If I can just skip them, that honestly would be the ideal scenario. But it doesn't look like I have that option. Yeah. Looks like you kind of... I think you have to beat both in order to, like, get through the puzzles. Okay, okay. Now, here's the only thing, and you'll have to maybe fill me in on this. Is that mainly just a flavor text item, or does sweetness kind of like play into like friendship levels or boosting certain types of moves? I'm always just lost when it comes to like the flavor stuff. Oh, frick. There's different candies in the game? Okay. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Is this a custom thing that you're doing, or is this something that's usually in like a Pokemon game that I just never pay attention to? See, there's the gap stuff again. There's the gap stuff again. I like that. The ice Pokemon, like, spicy foods. I like that a lot. Okay. I actually lost track of time. Ghost Cookie, thank you so much for coming out. I'm gonna hit save real quick. Thank you so much for coming out. I really, really, really appreciate it. I'm glad that we were able to talk about this game that you're making. It sounds really cool. I really like the lore and the ideas that you're putting behind the Pokemon, and I'm looking forward to the custom abilities and items that you make. Anyone else who might have been lurking, I appreciate people coming out as well. But I actually have a holiday, like not Christmas, Halloween party that I've got to leave for here pretty soon because it starts at 3, which is an hour from now. Thank you so much for coming out. And Ghost Cookie, thank you so much for the follow. I hope to see you next time.